Look at this workbench that's just here for convenience.
I got some chords.
Look at how many workbenches are here.
Whose workbenches are these?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Like, even in the Guardians of the Galaxy video, when you game where you find workbenches, it's still fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, why is there a workbench here? It makes no fucking
Here's
sense.
the real question, and this is
How many licks does it take to get to the center?
What game does crafting good?
yeah, like
Should be
I
fine.
I feel like games like
We'll be fine.
this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I guess maybe it won't. I feel like Minecraft perfected the way that crafting should be done. In that, basic things should be able to be done at all times.
Yep.
But more complex stuff, like weapons and shit like that, should 100% be done at some kind of, like, workbench or something like that.
I mean, Last of Us is kind of that way.
Yeah.
You know what has a real? We talked about this before. Metro has a good crafting system. I like theirs.
7 Days to Die has a very similar crafting system to Minecraft, where it's like you can build very basic stuff on your own, but you use different like benches, like a chemical bench, or like a forge and stuff like that to
there were
build
sticks
different
right
stuff.
there.
But like in games like this, I feel like you should be able to make some stuff on your own.
Yeah.
Also, this is fucking gross looking.
It really is.
Love it.
Yeah.
This just looks like the fucking
I would run back.
Foomer in Dungeons.
Or maybe you don't need to. Never mind.
No, I don't think I need to.
Light with
I like we talked about this earlier, but I like the crafting system in Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
good.
works very well.
Jesus.
What fucking monster world are you in?
I don't know, man.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
You know what game that does the plague really well?
What's
I
that?
need to finish it. But Vampire.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Because like the more you wait and like have people get sick, then the plague spreads and it makes it like the vampires and the monsters in the game harder to fight. So you can like go around and like use your vampire powers and like use your vampire detective vision to see like what's like ailing them, so you can like make the medicines to like help them.
Right.
And like I really like that, and it really works in that game.
Yeah.
Is that more of like a straight up RPG, or is that kind of like an immersive
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. Is that kind of like an immersive sim where you can kind of do whatever you want, or
kind of?
Does it have like a set story?
There is a set story, but the way you go about it, you can do almost however you like. You can kill like every NPC in the game.
Okay.
And still get
that's very immersive sim.
Yeah.
So.
You can still get an ending. Like you can still get the normal ending to the game.
Right.
Because like you're given choices like at certain points in the game. It's like, hey, do you want to kill this major figure in this town, or turn him into a vampire, or like just erase their memory and fucking tell them to leave?
The answer is yes.
You can do that. It's really cool.
No, that's definitely immersive simmy. So.
Speaking of immersive sims, you know what's coming out this year?
Sims 5.
Fucking System Shock remake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Atomic Heart.
Elden Ring 6. Not Elden Ring. Elder Scrolls.
No.
Elder Scrolls.
That's not coming out for another
that's not
20 years.
Yeah.
No, what is it? Starfield or something supposed to come out this year. I think that's there.
That $40 billion video game.
No, not that one. The one that Bethesda's making.
The Intellivision system.
Coleco. ColecoVision.
With Earthworm Jim.
No, it's not.
Game.com.
That is not going to come out. I guarantee it. I watched a video about it recently. Apparently, it's just like they have like no money right now.
You know
and
what'll
it's, like,
fucking come out first? The fucking Earthworm Jim cartoon reboot.
Probably.
Before that fucking
honestly.
game.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a real question. Does that shitbag actually own Earthworm Jim?
I
don't know if he owns Earth.
I think he just owns Intellivision.
Okay.
We talking about Tommy Tallarico?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no. Wait, who are we talking
I'm
about?
talking about the guy that invented Earthworm, that made Earthworm Jim.
Oh
No, I don't think he does. I think Interplay owns it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, forget it.
Also, that guy apparently he's like.
That's an odd sound.
I'm kind of disappointed in him.
Yeah, he's like a huge transphobe, apparently.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. Cause like I was super waiting for the fucking Neverhood sequel to come out. What the fuck was it called?
I don't know.
Omicrog or whatever the fuck it is. Omicrog.
Oh, yeah.
And like, it came out. And apparently it's not good. And then he was
Yeah.
like super butthurt about it. And I'm like, maybe you shouldn't have said those things on the internet.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be a shitbag on the internet. It's not. It's not real hard, to be honest.
Because I'll tell you what, I fucking loved Neverhood.
Yeah.
That was like one of the like early point and click PC games I played the shit out of.
There's a bridge that leads to the farm.
Yeah, I know what a bridge is, you fucking idiot.
See this rope, kid? I'll fucking strangle you with it.
Do you want to meet your mom?
Want to go night night?
Oh shit!
So here's the thing that's been happening in my home. I keep saying things like as if we're filming, and I say phrases that we use all the time.
And
I may not know the origin of them, and Ashley's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I said, "Well, Tom says it, or Ando or Bird say it," and she's like, "I don't know what the fuck it means." I'm like, "You know what? Honestly, I don't either." But I can't. But I like saying
Give me an
it.
example. Give me an example.
That's great.
I'll say this one. How Arlie is used to me saying Doppelpopolis at this point.
Oh yeah.
calling a clone or a doppelganger a Doppelpopolis.
Oh yeah. No, Becky is
That
too.
is so good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's yours have?
One was a whole lot of dimp.
That's a whole lot of
I love it.
Shit. I had like a few, and she's like, "Why do you say that?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Whole lot of dimp.
They'll come to me because chances are we'll say it, and I'll be like, "Hey, that's one."
Is it because you said you ever go night night?
That might be one.
Okay. Because that's a Kevin Hart joke.
I do that with stuff
Yeah.
at work sometimes, but I am very single
You
and alone.
fucker! He saw you.
He watched you do that, and you're still sneaking.
You started walking when he turned around.
Oh!
Yep.
Jesus!
America died.
That was fucked.
Did Bird cut, or did we have an entire scenario about checking
I'm
the time?
definitely gonna cut that. I'm not cutting me saying this though.
Come on, I'm going.
And gonna cut now. And now.
Chris, everything I say is a lie, except that, and that,
this.
and that, and that, and that.
Good.
Good.
Good soup.
Becky's been doing that for like fucking weeks now.
Hey, Lara. Is Dylan McDermott a nice person in real life? Why, yes, Peter, he is.
Good.
Good. I love it's such a dumb cutaway joke.
It
from
really
Family Guy,
is.
but I love it.
Good.
What you know? What makes that worse is him saying it like that, and also the sound his fucking tummy makes.
Oh
and
yeah,
Rob
it's like
Flair.
very sloshy.
Get out of here.
Yeah, no shit, dickhole. Shut the fuck up, and maybe we will.
Like, I want to call him horrible things that we can't air. Like, that's how much I hate this kid.
Fuck.
yeah, he does suck.
Fuck, man, Jesus.
This kid does.
Fuck,
suck.
man, Jesus.
Lay off. He's an orphan.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
No, I can't.
Can I have a stage name called Fuck Man Jesus?
Yeah, I mean you can if you
I
want.
mean, it's really awesome.
It is pretty great.
Or Fuck Boy Jesus, that'd be funny
Oh
too.
boy. You have to
Oh,
spell
he just freaked
you have to
out. Did you
spell
see
it
that
with
shit?
Y.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fuke boy.
Tell Lord Nicholas that the road is blocked. Any person or vehicle that
Stop moving.
is to be stopped and searched. And
They can't see you in this.
a 5-year-old kid,
Into the long grass.
brown hair,
I know we've.
I've got the
verged
high
this-
grass, Anakin.
I know we've been bullshitting over this whole game, but like,
Purple God.
they really. I mean, maybe I'm not paying attention, or whatnot, but like,
orders direct from the Grand
I feel like they really don't have a hold on like an
eyes
accent.
peeled.
There.
Everybody's is a little different. Like I feel like the bad guys have like different accents. But like Hugo has no accent.
No.
But like
He does when he wants to say mummy or daddy.
Yeah.
Mummy.
Mommy.
Yes.
Okay, this is only a reference for Adam. Hugo, when he whispers, sounds like the beginning of Goodbye Blue Sky by Pink Floyd.
Wow.
Mommy, there's an airplane up in the sky.
Yeah.
That's what he sounds
He
like.
does.
That is.
He really does.
What a fucking reference. You're
That's not-
welcome.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Wow.
I wouldn't have thought Mike Ando would have got that one.
Look at you.
I think
I listen to some
I
Pink
kind of
Floyd.
get that too. I'm not quite into Pink Floyd like the rest of you, but
I listened to it a lot in high school because a lot of people I knew in high school listened to it.
Get fucking blazed and
So
listen to
that's
some Pink Floyd.
Literally about
420 Blaze It.
yeah. No, the people that blazed it in high school were like into like
The Insane
the
Clown
bands.
Posse.
No, my cousin. No. Listen, I think I was the. Well, no, there was one other person in high school that listened to Insane Clown Posse.
No,
like,
no. Say what you were.
what?
Go ahead. You weren't
Listen-
into Insane Clown
Listen,
Posse.
we've
What
said
were
this
you?
in multiple videos.
What were
yes.
you, Ando?
Go on. That's right.
I don't know if that will get.
Enjoy that Fago pop, boy.
There was like the people that got high in high school that
Got
I hung out
faded?
with would listen to like
no one heard that. All right,
No,
good.
I did. You
did you
missed
say?
me looking at you. Bird's like, you're getting faded, and I turned around and went,
By the way, I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm like almost 40.
Bird's a square.
all of the potheads in my high
I
school.
might as well be a narc.
Should just go shave your head into a Friar Tuck and call it a day.
Call it a
Christ.
fucking day.
All of the, like any of the potheads in my high school, like they were into like Pantera and like
stoner
Metallica.
metal. Okay.
Like they were into that.
Yeah.
Pantera stoner metal now? When did that?
Adam doesn't know genres, Bird. Don't pick on him.
Um,
He doesn't know metal subgenres. Leave him
Yeah,
alone.
there's too many.
There really are.
Are you
very few were into typo negative.
not funny?
All right, that makes a little more sense.
That's a blood. Yeah, I just said that's a blood.
Did you know that
gonna die now.
typo negative, not the band, the actual typo negative, was apparently supposed to be type 0,
No more playing, all right?
Oh no.
but it was an actual like this isn't like a bad pun, but it actually was a typo that they mistook the 0 for an O, and now it's considered type O.
Huh.
Because like right when it was first like categorized, it was supposed to be type 0.
Right. Interesting. Did you know Peter Steele has a had a
A
gigantic
fucking
penis?
giant dripping dong.
Yeah.
Look, I was this close to buying a fucking shirt that was just naked Peter Steele on it. I am not kidding.
See? You got to commit.
But he won't do a Friar Tuck and not cover it up.
Yeah.
You who does own that fucking shirt, by the way, is
You're playing the game, Bird.
Dom's friend, what's his name? Dom's friend Jeff that I went to high school with bought that
yeah.
shirt
Yeah.
because of course he did.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that checks out.
You knew Jeff and Dom.
My name's Jeff.
Speaking of Jeff, Arlie.
Adam's having the best time of his life over here.
My name's Jeff. So Arlie found this video.
Fucking love that.
I'm just laughing because Adam is still like
Because he
giggling.
can't fucking keep it together.
No, he can't. He's
Anytime
just
someone
fucking
says the name
giggling.
Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff. So this is like 7 fucking references in one.
Oh.
Arlie found this video of these people talking about like a Pittsburgh toilet.
Uh-huh.
Another fucking Yinzer thing.
By the way, if you don't know what a Pittsburgh toilet is, it's literally a toilet in the middle of your basement with nothing else around it.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
But I found
I
out
have one that doesn't work in my house.
I found out that the video is from this podcast.
Uh-huh.
And like I was looking up episodes for it, and I'm like, I have to listen to this podcast. It's literally, I forget the name of it. It's literally like, it sounds like a
You can throw stuff at that scarecrow in case
Yeah.
you can see it.
it sounds like a Tom joke, like an Uncle Touchy puzzle basement kind of name.
I like how that's my joke for some reason.
It's the name of the podcast is Uncle Bob's Magic Cabinet. But like,
Fuck.
so I was like, she found this video, so I was looking it up. I'm like, what podcast is this? So I looked it up because we were trying to figure out if they were like from Pittsburgh, because who the fuck else would know about?
Yeah, who talks about a Pittsburgh toilet,
toilet
other than people from Pittsburgh?
So like, I was looking up the like episodes and all this, and I was like, oh, I gotta fucking listen to this podcast. So I'm talking to her about it, and she's like, why? I was like, well, first off, there's an episode about Beetlejuice.
Beetle guys.
Then there's an episode about Agent Dale Cooper.
Oh.
And then I'm like, and there's an episode about tulpas.
A what?
And she's like, what the fuck is a tulpa? And I'm like, tulpa is kind of like a cryptid, but not really.
Okay.
Tulpas are a weird fucking concept. They are imaginary friends that become real.
Oh.
They are like there's like a religion in like Asia somewhere where they worship tulpas. Like they believe that it's a real thing. That if you believe it, if you imagine like
if you wish upon a star.
Yeah, like fucking Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. They're just all tulpas.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I get the concept now.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And there's a town, I think in like Iceland or somewhere. I forget where it is. Where like this little village of people that there was a family there that created their own tulpa, and it was literally called Jeff the Talking Mongoose.
God.
So I started talking about that. She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's literally a village where this family created a tulpa called Jeff the Talking Mongoose." And he would fuck with the villagers.
Oh my god!
It is the most insane fucking story I ever heard in my life.
Speaking of podcasts, did you listen to that A Voice from Darkness, that one I told you to listen to?
No, I forgot. I have it saved, but I kept forgetting what the name of it was for a while.
It's fucking good.
But I finally saved it.
It's fucking good.
There's a couple I have saved that you were talking about.
It took me a while after I finished White Vault to find something where I was like, oh, I enjoy this. Because there was a couple of things where I was like, no, I don't like this at all.
Well, don't worry. Fucking White Vault is coming back, apparently, which
I
I thought
know.
was fucking ending.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know what like. It's one of those, like...
We can't stop.
Oh!
Ah, my mind!
Funny. Come on.
Charles, my helmet!
When we get to Laurentius's place.
Oh, it hurts.
I watched a video where someone referenced that recently. I was like, oh, it was the fucking Matt McMuscles video on X-Men Destiny.
Yeah.
Because they talk about how it's just like they did a boss fight where they fight Juggernaut and he's just got a health bar.
Sorry, that's like
It's
hitting me
it's
right
weird.
in the skull.
Yeah. Yeah, but they said they had a boss fight with Juggernaut and it's just he's got a health bar and then you beat him and they're like, yeah, he's invincible. Like, nothing can kill him. So that doesn't make any sense. And they submitted it to like Marvel
And they sent them the Marvel Encyclopedia.
Yeah, they sent them the X-Men Marvel Encyclopedia. Was like, read this.
At least you were allowed to see.
Because apparently there were only a couple people that actually knew X-Men.
Yeah.
That like made that game, which like, man, if you play it, like, does not surprising in the least.
Right. A Tale of Two Brothers.
Two brothers.
The two brothers.
The Tale of Amicia and Hugo, who we're going to dump off a cliff.
I can't wait for Hugo to die.
Oh, I just can't wait to murder this kid.
So, do you think he's gonna die at the end, or you sacrifice yourself to save him?
Oh, I'm sure you'll do some sacrificing bullshit.
No, I bet in order to stop what's ever happening, he has to die.
Oh.
Here's here's the only thing I know about the sequel is that it shows
there's
a
a
picture.
sequel?
Oh,
it shows
never mind.
they announced it, and the only thing they show is like a picture of her older. It's like, so that's the only thing I know.
Oh,
So
that's her Dopopopolis.
Yeah.
sure, okay. You know what? It might be.
Her Deeple people.
It's Hugo's tulpa.
But it's actually just a thing of rats
Here we
that
go.
took the shape of her.
So it's like 47 rats in a plastic bag.
You might have called it, Tom. Because what just happened prior to this, and now the rats are showing.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's like we haven't been paying attention and have been paying attention this whole time.
Okay, so here's a question, and I want to talk about this concept.
I feel like just run to the next one.
Do you
I
guys
guess.
think in scenarios like with this game, like, do you feel like
Let's go.
right now? I feel like I get it. Like, I don't know why, but I already know the twist. So do you feel like is that poor writing, Or is it just it's not really meant to be
That obvious.
or I guess it's meant to be that obvious.
Well, I mean, unless you know the answer, I mean, how can you make that?
Right, and I guess what I'm saying is like if you're watching something or listening to something and you call the twist out before it happens. Do you feel like that's good? Do you feel like it's because you're thinking about it a lot, or is it bad because they didn't think hard enough about hiding it?
It depends on how early you can call the ending. What?
Ando gave you one of these when you stopped moving. He gave you the old scootin' boot.
You're playing the game, Bird.
I know.
I think it's. I feel like. I don't want to say it's bad, but
I mean, I want you to say exactly what you think.
it should like. I feel like it's. Like you shouldn't be like.
There's
it shouldn't
something
be
flashing
obvious.
over there, Bird.
There is, yeah.
Where I can't see it.
To the right of the rats.
Right there. It's that little flag thing to the right.
Go to the right.
There's like a little panel there. Look at the panel. That's holding.
Unless it's just like a weird. Okay, move forward. There's a wagon to the right. Right there. See it flashing?
Yeah.
There's like a little thingy.
Okay, yeah, I do now.
I don't want to say it's bad writing, but you shouldn't be able to. Oh, God, that's gross. You shouldn't be able to figure it out that soon.
Right.
It depends on what the twist is, too. If the twist is, like, super obvious, and I don't know. It depends on if it's a trope that's used a lot. And it's like, okay, I've seen this fucking trope a billion times.
Right.
It's like the trope. I make fun of the trope that happens in video games a lot, where it's like, oh, you're not who you think you are, and you're really your whole life has been a lie, and like they do in BioShock and a bunch of things.
Right.
Like I hate that. I absolutely hate
the
it.
The BioShock thing, I didn't see coming.
The first game?
Yeah.
The first game I didn't see it coming.
No.
I didn't see it coming, but it doesn't mean that I don't hate that trope.
No, I get it.
But it's all dependent on how it's done and
It
how
also
you
comes
feel
from
about
my
it.
hate to Fight Club.
Yeah.
I really hate Fight Club.
Yeah,
you
you're
have
not
to go
supposed to go that way.
You have to go straight.
You got to go back, see where the rats are right now. That's where you have to go.
No.
You can't
Turn
go
around.
through those pigs, and you
You
can't
go
go
around. There's a path around, isn't there? To the right.
Is that a path?
I don't know. He's not turning the camera.
Which way? What are you talking about?
All right, go on the other side of the wagon.
Yeah. Pick up another torch.
Can you go that way?
This way?
No,
Oh,
No,
I
you're
see up there.
Yeah,
okay,
that's the
I'm
way you're
sorry.
supposed to go.
But you should probably light it.
Yeah,
Well, you can light it
but-
off one of these torches, so it doesn't go out as quick.
Yeah, I won't make it all the way up here if I don't.
Yeah, I wonder, like, with this game, like, if I called it right now and that's the twist, I feel like I might be disappointed.
Yeah. No, I
But,
I
get it.
don't think if that's the twist, I don't think that's the only thing to the twist.
Right.
Okay, so if somehow he's starting all these rats and this plague going on, what else is going on? Why
right.
is it?
Why is it that he can do that?
Yes, why is it
Yeah.
that he can do that? If it's
The
something
Salem
that's,
witch trials.
if it's something super obvious
To the
like-
left.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I gotcha. I got to avoid that muddy part, or I'm not gonna be able to walk.
Oh,
through.
you'll get stuck. Yeah.
I'll
My
get
bad.
very stuck. Okay. Grab this.
Yeah,
grab
no,
this.
I agree. I mean, there's some stuff that, like, I've either watched
I'm
or...
not so mad at something, if you can call it, because I don't think that's. I think especially if it's.
Come on, nearly there.
I think if as long as the story is good, I'm not so upset if I can call an ending. But I am pissed off when it's a fucking trope that I hate.
Sure.
And like I said, I think the trope of it was a dream, or it's some split personality.
But here's the thing, though,
I don't
is
like
that I disagree. I disagree. I think that it can be a trope as long as it's done well.
I think there are tropes that are done that I really like,
Yeah.
but I don't like that trope in particular. And you have to work very hard to make me appreciate a piece of fiction that has that as a trope.
Sure.
That's all.
I normally hate the "it was just a dream."
Yeah.
thing. The only game that I didn't mind that it was a dream was probably Bloodborne.
Hello there.
Oh, pet the horse.
Yeah, but that's a vague way.
Or
You don't even
or
really know if
Super
that's
Mario 2.
Yeah, all right, that one actually is.
You don't even really know if that's a dream in Bloodborne. Like, it's very implied.
They say that it is.
They say that
right?
it is.
But here's the thing: if you wake up from the dream,
And it looks exactly like the dream that you were in. Is it
Right.
still a dream?
right? Well, and I guess the question is too is like if you
There's
like
a door back there.
I
if
know,
you
I'm
wake
just-
up
I'm
from the
searching.
dream in Bloodborne, does that mean anything? It doesn't really mean anything.
Honestly, I can't think of any other.
no,
game that
but
was
I
a
know what you
dream.
mean. Like, I think that's a good example of like that one stretches the boundaries of
Oh.
what that trope is.
You know what fucking game that it was just a dream pissed me off?
What's that?
The fucking game that was like an homage to Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It was on the 360. I can't think of the name of it.
I don't know that one.
But
Oh,
you know what I'm
that
talking about?
horrible thing.
It's not horrible though.
It's
The
not
game-
horrible.
Did you actually?
It's jank though. Don't tell me it's not fucking jank. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that game was fucking jank.
It's locked.
It's jank, you say?
He's just a little butthurt because he bought the 360 version and then he bought the PS3 version thinking it was a new game and it was the same exact game.
Good.
Because they can't. But in Bird's defense, they had it was a different fucking title for some fucking reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the PS3 version gave it a different title.
That's weird.
I can't think. It's over there somewhere, but I can't think of the name.
Let's go and see.
So there is a
But
game.
the whole game was a dream,
Right.
And it pissed me off.
There is a game, and I'm not going to say what game it was because we might play it on the channel at some point.
It's the game that'll end the channel.
Yep, that's it.
No, it's not. And I really liked the ending, and Becky hated it, absolutely despised it.
Have I played this game?
No,
Have I played this?
no,
Do I know what
guess
this game
should I
is?
ask? Have I played it?
you haven't played it either, and you all know what it is. Like you're not going to know by me describing it, but you all know it exists.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it, but it has the like, oh, you have like you're coping with your problem and you made all of this, you made parts of what's happening here up. You made up these people. You made up some of the scenario that happened. Like, you're not going to know what it is. Because
Okay.
it's literally the twist ending of the game. But, like, I loved it because it felt like a very, like, I'm dealing with my own demons Silent Hill kind of thing. And Becky fucking hated it because she was like, we spent this entire game invested in all these characters and they're not fucking real.
Here.
They're real to me, man.
Yeah. So it was a very, like, divisive,
Yeah.
in our household, we had a very long discussion about it.
Can you say?
For him.
I'm not going to
No,
give
no,
you a
I'm not.
hint.
I'm
because-
done with. No, I'm. This
Okay.
is this is a new topic.
Okay, new topic.
Still a dream thing, but
A
could
dream inside a dream.
could
inside a
you say
Veins. In its blood.
Purple monkey dishwasher? Yes, I can.
Majora's Mask was all a dream?
And I attempted to
No.
What is it though? Because what is it? Because it's not real.
How do you know it's not real?
Because nothing is similar to Hyrule at all.
But he's not in Hyrule.
I know, but I'm saying it's like similar but not. That's what's weird about it.
But is
Everything feels like a fucking dream.
Mothers.
it? I mean, it's weird.
Every Zelda game is practically just an alternate universe of some other Zelda game.
I think Bird's
There's
right.
people want to say that there's a timeline. There's just offshoots. There's offshoots.
I mean,
of
there
stuff
there
that's
is a
happening
time
in
zone.
Zelda.
there is a literal written
There is a
timeline
legit timeline.
that's in a published Nintendo book.
A few games.
They call it a timeline, but it's basically just it's a timeline of events that are. It's basically just like alternate universes.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
only.
They branch off in different timelines.
There's.
Like, this
I
happens, then this
feel
happens.
like
Right.
there's only a few Zelda games that are alternate timelines, alternate realities,
Prove myself.
and I feel like
I'm sorry about your parents.
Link's
I'm
Awakening
not alone anymore.
Again, that's another game
that's a
that's
dream.
just a fucking dream. But it's a good fucking game.
I want to say like the DS games are alternate realities.
Are they? Because I thought they just took place after Wind Waker.
The one does, but I don't know.
Spirit Tracks, right?
I don't know what the fuck the other one is. I couldn't tell you. It seems like it's another Wind Waker offshoot, but I have no idea.
Wait, it's Spirit Tracks and
Phantom
Hourglass.
Yeah.
Because I think whichever one came out first is the one that's actually the technical sequel to
Spirit Tracks is the first one.
Okay, then that's the one that's actually the sequel to Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Drawing.
Like,
Yeah, because
that's
it literally
the same link.
It picks up right after.
Well, what about like the Minish Cap?
Whole life.
That's this. It's almost like the same link too.
Is it?
No, you know what? That might be like Four Swords Adventure Link.
Oh yeah, that
It's like
definitely
Four
is.
Swords and like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's clearly another alternate world.
But yeah, like I mean, if you want to get broad about it,
The hands.
like yeah, technically all of the different like branches of the timeline are all alternate
Do it.
realities. Like they're all different. Like because oh my god, this is gonna get so convoluted. Like if you think about it in the scope of like
So, Dad, don't worry.
like
That's it.
in
Hugo, give me your hand.
in a singular loop of time, like in a beginning and an end. Okay. In one scenario, only one thing can happen,
A long trip.
Yeah.
right? So if we were right now, I don't know, let's say we're in the Link Made It timeline, right?
Yeah.
That only exists to us.
Yeah.
So realistically, in these alternate timelines, they're alternate realities because in that reality, somebody did something different.
Right.
I mean, that's, again, in a very broad sense, Bird is correct.
That's like saying there's a timeline for the Mario games, and there fucking isn't.
Right.
Why was there a Y prompt for like a second there when you were going towards
It was an
fence?
A prompt, and it was like to jump over this.
Oh. Waist high
I'm
cover.
used to fucking Y prompts earlier.
Yeah.
Why prompt?
I hate you.
Okay.
Why so prompt?
Oh no. They've come
Although,
back.
but there is
They're everywhere.
a Metroid timeline
They can't
Yeah.
that actually exists.
Well, yeah.
it hasn't been fucking confirmed, but they all are fucking right after each other.
Well, isn't Fusion technically the last game?
Yes.
No.
I thought Fusion
thought it
was
was.
the first one.
The new one is like Metro. It's like literally
Oh,
called
yeah, Metroid Dread
5.
is the last one. Yeah, Metroid Dread
yeah.
is the last one. Fusion was the last one for a while.
Fusion
until
was the
Dread
last
came
one.
out.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because it was
Looking
called like
around.
Metroid 4.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Fusion is supposed to be like way, way, way later,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, those games and then the Prime are different.
Yeah, I knew that they
Yeah.
were like different.
It was like the
Things.
Prime games were different, but then they like kind of tried to make them part of it for some reason.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. The
What
Prime
about Other
games were
M?
Weird.
Ugh.
Other
baby.
M,
You're alive.
I never played any of the Prime games.
Other M supposedly does fit, but I don't think it does.
The baby.
The baby.
Da baby. I love Prime. I loved it so much.
I never played 3.
I don't know where I'm supposed to
I
go.
got
To the
I have that
laboratory.
trilogy, and I never
Yeah.
played 3.
I got the Wii version of 3, and then I was like, oh, I'm never gonna play this, and then I
Yeah.
sold it.
I hate motion controls, especially for shooters.
I mean, that's how I've played Prime 1 and 2, but
Yeah.
3 I just never played. I don't know why I didn't. I just never got
Did
into it.
anybody play Skyward Sword on the Switch?
Yep.
No.
How was it?
It's
Like,
good.
did you play it originally?
I did, and I hated it. I've gotten much further in the Switch version than I ever have on it.
Okay.
It's infinitely more playable.
You could say that.
Does that mean it's a good game?
Right.
No.
It's still just okay.
Skyward Sword has a lot of problems. Like,
But is it better to play? Like, would you say it was
Yes.
better on the Switch?
Yes.
it
yeah.
plays better, but it's still not like.
It's still not a great game.
You get stupid
No.
shit like because like normally when you run around, the right stick is your slash,
Yeah.
and if you hold
That's it.
the left or L button,
Uh-huh.
which would be like L1,
Yeah.
you then the right stick turns into camera controls. So you do get like comfortable like switching back and forth.
Uh huh.
I honestly wish it was the opposite, but you can't change it.
Right.
But it's
Oh.
It's certainly playable.
Ladder down the side.
It's not.
Come
It's
on,
it's
let's
definitely
go.
one of the
Hugo?
worst Zelda games.
Oh yeah, I mean I've played it before.
Listen.
I just didn't know if the Switch version was any better.
Yeah,
Close.
it's much more playable.
Like I don't know. I didn't hate it. I wasn't in love with it.
My issues with Skyward Sword were that like, I didn't like fighting the imprisoned constantly.
Yeah.
I didn't. There's a little bit of like backtracking and padding in the game.
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
that's
really
annoying.
I
as
agree.
shit.
I agree.
They're like, here's 3 main areas. You're gonna come back to them 3 separate times.
You know what my favorite part of that game is?
The ship
Yes.
dungeon.
Yep.
Hugo.
The ship dungeon is the best dungeon.
And it has the worst boss.
Squidward.
Yeah.
And
And
then
my
there's
least favorite dungeon has the best boss.
the
Mecha
giant,
Shiva.
like- yeah, Mecha Shiva.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
What are you doing?
Don't look at it.
We have no choice, Hugo. We have to get the rats away. It's horrible.
I did like the Ganon fight, like the final Ganon fight in it though.
There was no.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, what is he called in that?
He's called Ganon. Or
Is
no,
he?
no, he's called.
I was gonna say he's definitely
Demise,
Demise. That's right.
because it's supposed to be like the
Right.
very beginning of like
Right.
the evil of the series.
Right.
This is more than just a doctor's lab.
My master is also an
It's a meth lab.
alchemist. Your name is
I really
Lucas.
want to play
I'm Lucas.
Twilight Princess
I would
again.
like to show you something.
I like Twilight Princess.
That one was really good. That's one I wish they'd make a
There
Switch
must be
port
some
of.
around here.
Yeah.
Tell me when you
Because
found
my Wii version is never getting played ever again.
Well, they have the Wii U version of it.
sulfur.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Again.
Yeah. Why would you want to
I
do
sold
that?
my Wii U because I had like
Yeah,
3 games.
but then
so.
they like. But here's the thing: they
You
ported
have to mix them.
Wind Waker to the Wii U,
Yeah.
All right.
and it's like that didn't need a port. Like port.
I mean, to be fair,
Wind Waker is best Zelda.
It is pretty
It's
fucking
the
great.
best one, but like. I want a Wind Waker, not a Wind Waker, a Twilight Princess. I mean, yeah, it was on the GameCube, but I didn't get the like.
Amicia, it's time.
I pre-ordered a Wii just for Twilight Princess, and then did know they were gonna port it to the GameCube anyway.
right.
So like, I want a proper
Do that.
Wii,
Did I really
like
just
I want a
do
proper Switch port of Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
That doesn't have waggling, that doesn't have Wii U pad support.
Right.
I mean, I
just
had the
want-
GameCube version of it. That's how I played it.
I still have the GameCube.
Thank
version
you.
of it.
I finished.
I just want to play either the GameCube version, like a Switch proper port.
Right.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
I can
I'm
tell
still
you from
here.
I can tell you from experience that the GameCube version is infinitely better.
It is. I've
Because-
played that version.
I played the GameCube version from start to finish, and good friend of the show Adam Davies had it on the Wii, and I played it, and everything is backwards.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I know. I bought the GameCube version for a friend of mine because like he didn't have he wasn't planning on getting a Wii, but he loved the Zelda game, so I was just like, fuck it. For like his birthday, I got him the GameCube version, and like we played that version, and I did like that one.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
It was just so weird because it was around that time where like I think I had the GameCube version pre-ordered.
Right.
And it was delayed for so long that they're just like, fuck it, we're putting it on the Wii.
Right.
Right.
So then I was like, I switched it and pre-ordered the Wii, and then like maybe like 4 or 5 months later, they fucking made a GameCube.
Yeah. Well, it's like the shit they did with Breath of the Wild.
I was literally just about to say that.
And there's rumors that they delayed Breath of the Wild 2 so it coincides with a Switch successor
Leave me alone.
for next year.
Listen.
They're already talking about a Switch successor?
Yeah.
Just wanted to tell you.
It's actually
Been
alre-
like the Switch has been out. For
It's just gonna be an improved Switch.
Yeah.
The Switch is doing too well for them to just be like, we're just gonna put out a whole new console. The Switch has sold fucking gangbusters.
Yeah.
There's no way they're just gonna. It's gonna be like the Switch Plus.
Yeah, well,
or Switch Pro.
the newer
and
Switches.
that's been talked about forever. That they're gonna do. It's gonna be like a 4K Switch, basically.
Oh.
the
I
Switch.
mean, it's literally just like their console/portable system for a while. So it's like
Right.
it's doing well just because of that.
Yeah, right.
And a lot of like the first party games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it's going to be like that NVIDIA DLSS thing where it upscales like lower res stuff to like 4K without losing
okay.
any like.
Right.
Supposedly that's what it'll be.
Gotcha.
I don't know, but that's that's what I
At
heard.
least-
Oh, come on.
At least crafting in this game is like super fast when you do it that way.
That skin of your dick.
Yep.
I liked when he panned up the camera, you could see the windmill on fire.
Yeah.
Like slightly. That looks cool.
Shut the fuck
Oh, you
up.
have to hit the windmill blades.
That's
Do I
awesome.
really?
Yeah, because they're like smoldering. So you have to hit the one that's like smoldering like that.
Oh, there's two.
Yes!
Hit the other one. There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, it gives you more time if you do them both.
Jesus.
Oh, this feels bad.
Oh,
This
yeah, no,
feels
it's not
bad.
good.
This is bad, you guys.
You know what this is like? This reminds it reminds me of Tremors because it's like they like
I don't know. Gotta call him something.
you gotta call them something graboids. Because it's like it almost feels like you shouldn't be running because then that causes them to come out of the ground like
Right.
that.
Well, that was fucking awesome.
That was really cool.
There
And
she
now we
go.
have two little shit.
Now
to
you have
take
two
care of.
brothers.
Yeah, two brothers.
Two
We
brothers.
literally have two brothers.
Chapter 5. The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
Fuck the Ravens.
I'm guessing.
Seriously, fuck the Ravens.
Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens. Oh, look at him. He's all tuckered out.
And this is when you put him in the water and he drowns.
Yeah.
You dunk him in the water. Ha ha. Swirly.
Eat it, nerd.
Lucas,
Yes?
I've been paddling all night, you
What does
fucking
he have?
bitch.
I just thought of this is a fucking reference.
There's
Talking about swirlies. I was thinking about fucking
The time you got a swirly.
No.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a character in like Archer that like came back to take revenge on Archer because he gave him swirlies in high school and like fucked up his
A
like
great break.
Oh,
Breathing.
yeah.
And the macula
I forget who it was, but there's a character in Archer that was like that.
But what will
Or maybe it just happened to Archer. I don't fucking
The
remember.
macula cares for neither good nor evil. It evolves with its host.
Oh.
They change things. The world.
I just got the weirdest deja vu.
Your mother and Laurentius were trying to help your brother.
But they failed.
No, I got the deja vu that we find out what the twist is right now, and then we just stop playing the game.
This is it.
That's what I did. Like as we're watching this cutscene, I'm like, we find out what like okay, he's got like some corruption in his blood.
Yeah, it's called the macula or whatever.
Yeah.
It's basically like in his blood and it gets passed down through different families or whatever.
The Mancala.
Yeah. No,
So,
we're not
I mean-
playing that weird stone game.
So you're not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong about that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely not the
clearly
twist.
not like the final twist.
Considering it's chapter 5, I'm guessing it's not the twist.
Nope, they just milk it for another 12 chapters.
I was gonna say like, what if we are wrong?
He seems well.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Could be.
It's very. I don't know.
Maybe he just has like the Guernsey.
Maybe.
You know, like he has nothing to do with the rats. He just gets really sick sometimes.
He
Think of
has tinnitus.
If a twist happens at the beginning of the game that you predicted,
Self form.
does that ruin an entire game for you? Now, if it was at the end and that was the twist, you'd be pissed. But now
Right.
that it's happening in chapter 5, you're like, okay, let's see where this keeps going.
Right. It's like the Soma thing that we talk
Yeah.
about all the time. It's like the twist isn't that you're a robot.
Hugo,
You find that out in like the first quarter of the game.
Yeah.
That's not the twist.
There's so many other fucking things that have. To be honest, the big thing that got me in Soma was the fact that there's still a human alive trying to protect the fucking Ark.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the? Are you fucking serious?
the
with
amount
this
of
shit?
the amount of things that you're just like, oh shit, in that game.
English shield. Where did
Put
you find
that back, you bitch.
You're not a knight. You're just an asshole.
it? Put that down.
Your parents are
Not for
dead.
children.
Oh, you're no fun.
Come on, let's go.
You don't have the fucking dex to carry that.
End it.
Yes, it's horrible.
Done.
We haven't made fun of Dex builds in a while.
We haven't.
All right, we'll see you next time.